Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 13. We are schmoovin', man. 13 episodes already, holy moly. Of Oblivion on the hardest difficulty. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion on the hardest difficulty. With the difficulty slider pulled all the way up, baby, which means we take 6 times more damage and we deal 6 times less damage. But it does not apply to our conjured entities, nor does it apply to our followers, I believe, meaning if we do get a follower, which is a little weirder in Oblivion. I feel like in Skyrim they made them like actual followers. But in Oblivion, they're followers. But I feel like a lot of the time it's just like a little bonus mechanic. It's not really like, you know, Serana. Although Serana doesn't become a permanent follower either. Or like Feindal or whoever. You know what I mean. They're more like named and unique in Skyrim. Anyways, welcome back to episode 13, ladies and gentlemen. Friendly reminder, if you're dying for more of these episodes, you can click join under the video in order to become a member, support the channel, and get these videos as soon as they're uploaded. Okay, so we were doing the Thieves Guild. And luckily, Independent Thievery is this may well already be done. I don't think we've sold enough for that, but yeah, we have sold a lot, and yeah, it's all totaled. Meaning you can sell much more than 50 gold, and you'll be set for a while. I used to hate this quest, but now I don't really mind it. I don't know, it's kind of fun to steal as a thief. Go figure. So anyways, we're doing Untaxing the Poor, because every time you reach Independent Thievery, you get a special Thieves Guild quest. Armand of the Thieves Guild has asked me to recover the tax records and taxes collected by the Imperial Watch. They are being held by an overzealous captain named Hieronymus Lex in the South Watchtower, which is such a cool name. I always really, really liked Hieronymus Lex as a name. And yeah, I'm forgetting if he is the guy that ties in with a different guild, right? I try to err on the side of not spoiling things for people that are watching this for the first time or even playing this for the first time if they're deciding to play along with me. But I believe it is him. I could be wrong, but it's interesting he ties into both guilds. Although it makes sense. Because obviously, as we haven't really talked about, if you don't know, this is the Imperial City in Cyrodiil, which is kind of in the center of the Tamriel world, right? The Imperial province of Cyrodiil. So, yeah, obviously, this is where, like, the Legion is, and this is 200 or 400, I think it's 400 years before Skyrim. I literally cannot remember which one is correct. It's genuinely really annoying. It's just one of those things where you literally, your brain is so...
I'm here to relieve you. Good. I'm hungry.
Oh, sorry. I thought that I couldn't walk around here for some weird reason. I don't know why that is. Anyways, I'm just appreciating the militaristic nature you all have going on here. I think...
Go take your break. My feet are killing me. What is it, citizen?
I feel like he's not getting it.
Good.
You tried to tell him multiple times that he's off duty. It's falling on deaf ears.
You're off duty.
You all need to work on your communication, I do believe. Okay, so this is illegal. Notice in the middle it's red, which means if we click this, we're not going to be able to go up without them getting mad. So how do they actually want you to do this? I'm curious.
Go take your break. It's about time.
I feel like one of these people should be gone because he's trying to tell him to take his break and the dude literally won't do it. What did he just... Oh, did he take... I think he took an apple from that to eat or something. Genuinely, how are you supposed to do this? So what they want you to do is like, yeah, take the Southeast Watch barracks ladder to the top world, find the tax records. But they're definitely going to see me, and this is early on in the Thieves Guild, meaning you wouldn't really have a lot of tools in order to get around. I mean, obviously stealth, but even if you have stealth, like this is a well-lit area, they're looking right at it. So genuinely, I'm wondering, was this not that well designed? Don't mind me, just taking it. I'm traveling to the Imperial City for the first time ever, and I'm just taking in kind of the rigmarole, the day-to-day, if you will. I know my rights, and it's legal for me to be here, so don't give me any guff, or I'll start to get angry. Oh, this might be the way. How are you genuinely supposed to do this? This guy's looking right at the door.
I'm your relief. It's about time.
I almost feel like, here we go with the relief thing again. I almost feel like they don't even care if you go in there. Like, how do I typically do this? Man, it's been a long time. Maybe there's a specific time where they're not looking, like right now. They weren't looking for a second, but now this guy's walking over. Oh, and now this guy's like looking right directly at the ladder. I really don't know. I'm like confused. This could just not be designed that well where they're, you know, that's Hieronymus Lex right there. My God.
Feet are killing me.
There's so many. If we time it right when they're not looking at the ladder, we may be able to do it, but they're literally just like constantly sitting down in the spots that are directly looking, and then they're just shifting in and out. I don't know. This is Hieronymus Lex.
Something I can help you with.
Hello, what do you think about the Gray Fox?
He's that thief that the Imperial Watch are always going on about. He likes to steal from rich folk.
The Imperial Watch, right, like yourself. I thought you would have had more. Oh, look at that, he doesn't. Oh, interesting. So he's got more to say about that. I want to see what he says.
Move along. My feet are
killing me. No.
Citizen?
Okay, so we can go out here. I want to see what he says. That charm spell is going to run off, though. Run out.
What is it, citizen? Boop. I welcome a friendly face in these dark times. How can I be of assistance?
Right, we've known each other for so long at this point. What do you... Oh, now he doesn't have anything to say.
He's that thief. He's that thief.
That's really bizarre. It's like a rule where if it's like, you know, golden, that means he's got more to say. And you have to raise his disposition to 70. But he ain't saying nothing.
If you run into trouble, come find me.
Right, I will, because you're my bestest friend. Also, I never realized he had a ponytail. He's got a bit of a ponytail back there. I am curious here. Maybe he's got something, but I mean, it's not going to matter on his person. So I'm going to like try to get behind him and loot. Who is looking at me right now? Ah, that makes sense. Because I'm curious. This is the guy that was referenced by Armand Christophe. Who the heck is looking at me, man? Okay, there we go. So we got to move close up, and then I'm going to make a save like right here. And then we're going to wait. You got to let them kind of get away a little bit. Let's see what he's got. He's got the Imperial Watch Key, South Tower Watch Key, and 19 gold. I mean, when in Rome, I just wanted to see what he had, but I'm not going to go for this one. That's going to be a little too greedy for my tastes. It would be funny, though. Wow. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Wow. Okay. One person's going to get that reference. All right. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand this quest because the thing is, like, they're the Imperial City Guard, so they're literally never not going to be in here. They're always going to be moving around because they're always shifting their, you know, their work times. Is there some... I want to give Bethesda credit. Like, I'm like, is there some sort of schedule you can find where it's like, oh, on this hour, nobody's here. Oh, maybe now, though. Oh, now's our chance. Okay. So I'm going to save over here because I really... Yeah, this is very bizarre. This is a very bizarre quest that doesn't seem to have too many options. Oh, okay. I guess, yeah, at a certain point, they all just don't come here. So what time is this so that I know for the future? You cannot wait while trespassing. What time was this? Also, by the way, save 1,000. Holy crap. It was 14:21, which would be 2:21 p.m. Right? What? So no one's there at like right at the time you would think they would all be there. That's really weird. Okay. Anyways, we've got a chest here. Wait. Oh, it wants me to go even further. South Watch Barracks. This is a weird quest. Yeah, they're all asleep right now. And even further, Captain's Quarters, which we have the key from Hieronymus Lex, funnily enough. And we've got an average locked lectern here, but no ability, no magical skill to open an average lock. But we don't need magic when we've got nimble little tiny fingers. Ha ha! I can get into anything. All right, so waterfront tax records. I found the tax records, now to get them back to Armand in the waterfront district. And 53 gold as well. Okay, but I mean, when in Rome, literally. Since the Imperials are kind of themed after the Romans. Let's look around, shall we? See if there's anything we can sell to increase our... independent thievery amount. Mixed unit tactics makes sense. Feels like he should have like The Art of War by Sun Tzu, or perhaps a lot of Oh, that's right. He's got a Nern route, too. I forgot about that. Typically, whenever there's, like, some specific room you got to go into for a quest, not just the Thieves Guild, they usually have a Nern route. Or a lot of the time, at least. Yeah, the stoicism is what I'm trying to say. Like, he should have some, like, stoicism, some philosophical books. Oh, and he paints, I guess, too, and then he trains here. It's really nothing. He has, like, nothing. Man of humble means. Although, all of these Imperial soldiers are currently sleeping. Maybe we could steal some of their armor. Although if we get caught, we got to run out of here like a bat out of hell. So they have Legion boots, and we could just take all this. Yeah. How much are the helmets worth? 50 gold a pop. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. And we still don't have... Oh, just kidding.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now pay your fine, or it's off to jail.
Right. I see you're telling me I only have a 5 bounty. The problem is, I think you're going to get confused with what goods that I have. You're going to take them thinking they were stolen, but in fact they were mine. So I just want to be clear here. I'm not resisting arrest. I'm just going to store my actual, real, legitimate goods. And then I will come back and you can take me to jail and that will all be good and we can figure it out from there, okay?
Then pay with your blood.
Oh, I'd rather not. Okay, goodbye. Wow, you put on that armor very fast. Good for you. All right, so, oh boy. That just, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, so we can fast travel. 10:44 a.m. I'm confused. The time that we saved... I don't know. Anyways, point is, it seems like the early morning is when you want to do that because they're not in that room at that specific time, which is kind of odd. Anyways, since we can fast travel, we want to immediately go and pay off our bounties, ideally. Also, getting rid of those stolen goods would be good, too, because they may or may not be following me now. The Imperial City Guards probably don't follow you if you have just a 5 bounty, which looks like that's the case. So, if we can successfully get back to our Mont Christophe, that would be huge. So it looks like we'll be able to. Also, let's read that, where is it? The tax records. Because this is what I was talking about at the end of the last episode. Where, like, people were saying I was not in the right by saying these citizens should be taxed. Which I guess is true, but I guess it depends on, like, if they're homeless. Okay, they have no real estate or anything like that. That's different. So maybe that's what I mentioned. But if they have, like, real estate on the waterfront and everybody else in the Imperial City is getting taxed, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't think it's fair that these people would not get taxed if they own these houses. But obviously everybody here does not own these houses, right? So 3 coins, 1 coin, 4 coins, 2 coins, 3 coins, 2 coins, 3 coins. Hillod, empty-handed, thrashed. Okay. So that makes a little more sense. They're thrashing people. Oh, this is clever, actually. So yeah, everybody has to pay. Now, is there like puny Ancas here? Because I wonder if they're taxing the people that are homeless. You know, like puny Ancas. I'm not seeing it. Notice here, Mivrina Arano exempted, and also Hillod empty-handed thrashed. So that's pretty interesting. We'll keep that in mind. Okay, so 12 hours, and then 13 is going to be 12 p.m. Yeah, I wonder if there's a better way to, like, get into that lectern, because it seems like the guards are there almost at every point except for, like, one specific hour, which is kind of weird. Huh. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Also, let's make sure to pay off our bounty, because you want that to be cleared, or else they will give you hell to pay. Or there will be hell to pay.
Have you recovered those taxes?
Why, yes, I have. Here they are.
Ah. The Gray Fox will be very pleased. We will make sure this gets back to the people. Can you believe that fool even bothered to collect this paltry sum? You can keep it. I merely wanted the watch to know they went too far. I think it's time to promote you to Footpad. Congratulations on your new guild rank.
Thank you so much. I would like to say that I think I'm a natural at this. Yeah, so I guess the point is, like, they're taxing even though it's like a nothing sum. But I don't know. To me, it's just like I said, if they have real estate on the waterfront, why do they get exempt, but everybody else pays taxes? I think if it's a shifting scale based on how much they earn, would that not be fair? But I feel like I would have said that in the original Oblivion series, and then I got a ton of pushback on that comment, but I'm not exactly sure what I said back in the day. Anyways, it's an interesting little, societal commentary there, this quest. I'd like to pay off my fines and bounty, please.
You can pay your fines to the guards?
Yes, I know. I'd like to... What? Fee to get rid of bounty, 0 gold. Wouldn't we still have the bounty? I'm confused. Does a fine... Because we were trespassing, I think is what we got the bounty for. The guards noticed I was in a place where I shouldn't be. And then we resisted arrest, which you would think would give you more bounty, but I guess it doesn't. Okay, that's kind of weird. Do you have any more special jobs for me?
The guild has received a request to obtain a unique statuette. It is a bust of Lafasa Indaris, the recently slain Countess of Cheydinhal. You will be paid a modest sum. Do you want this job?
Now that's interesting. Recently slain. Did we know about that? I'm trying to remember if there's any like backstory for that particular thing in Oblivion. I'll take it, yes.
Excellent. Bring it back to me once you have it.
Nothing to go off of? Okay, I guess I'll figure it out. Anything more about Hieronymus Lex, by the way?
He's a captain of the Imperial Watch. He is pursuing a personal vendetta against the Thieves Guild and the Grey Fox. 2 years ago, I made a fool out of him when he tried to arrest me. Lex has never forgotten it.
And then he has more to say about the Grey Fox.
He's been around for hundreds of years. I've heard tell that he is immortal. I don't know about that, but he sure ain't normal.
He's in normal. I tried to make it work and it didn't work. Okay, bye. I've reached my goal. I have fenced over 100 gold worth of goods. I should go see Armand sometime. He might have something for me. See, that's what I mean. Is it like if you just, if you just turn in these quests when you can, or if you just steal a bunch of stuff and then, like, you know, drop it all off at one point, you will immediately just bypass the need to do independent thievery, which is kind of nice. Although I do like the idea of, like, kind of doing a quest, going to steal, doing a quest, going to steal, but what you gonna do? We're being efficient. We're just a really good thief. What can I say? All right, let's go see Ongar the World Weary, or whatever his name is. Also, comment question of the episode comes from rpiazza2002 out of our Discord, who asks, probably asked before, but if you could live in any city in Skyrim, what would it be? And also any city in Oblivion, and why? And between those two answers, your number one. So yeah, we have definitely answered both of those questions, I think separately, but not in that specific way. So, to answer the question, in Skyrim, I think it comes down to Solitude. Solitude just feels like... The only negative that I have with it is how narrow the beginning streets are, which I don't really like. I like the more open area of, like, Whiterun, for instance. You know, I find that a little more satisfying.
I'm
Yo,
really
what up?
tired.
Oh, hold on. I gotta...
Shadow high.
Oh, he's not allowing me to sell, which
I'm
is
really
weird.
tired.
About the Thieves Guild, pay off my fines and
They can make
bounty. Yeah, why do we not have a fine? That's so weird.
We're
Where
all
does he... Wait, what? Where does he go? So I was going to say, I feel like he's typically in the tavern, the Olav's Tap and Tack. So actually, I think if we do independent thievery, it will take me to our best current fence, which is Ongar still, because we will get more fences as time goes on. Anyways, yeah, I think it's Solitude for me as far as Skyrim. I do love Whiterun, and Markarth is sick as hell, but Markarth with the Forsworn is kind of a big...
I'm really
kind of a big deal breaker.
yeah, my
You know what I mean?
customer.
Like, I feel like I would probably get killed by a Forsworn agent, and that would suck. Although Markarth is beautiful. Like, if it was, post-Forsworn conspiracy or whatever, probably Markarth. But Solitude, definitely. Solitude's just, you know, it's. I feel like it's the most beautiful in terms of it's situated on a cliff. It's got the ocean. I just like the look of it. It's pretty, secured defensively as well. I would say Solitude, definitely. In Skyrim, although I would have a lot of fun living in a lot of different areas without the problems that they have, such as, Vermina messing with, who is it, Dawnstar or Morthal? I always forget which one Vermina's a part of. Must be Morthal, because Dawnstar has the Mehrunes Dagon Museum. Anyways, okay, so let us sell anything that is stolen. So we'll sell these, and again, you can sell them one by one
That seems a
to get
fair
more
price.
mercantile, but I don't really care about that. It just takes longer. It's not a big deal, ultimately. So we just have Glarthir's notes, and we would really like to have someplace we could drop our stuff off. That might be another priority that we do very soon. Okay, bye! Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And then now, yeah, we've got the bust. The Elven Maiden. They will pay 100 golden coins. And where is this? I feel like it's... Is it in Skingrad? So notice we have a bunch of quest marker. Oh, it's in Cheydinhal. Man, I don't remember this being in Cheydinhal. It has been honestly too long. So as far as where I would live in Oblivion, I think we've answered this in a previous episode of this series, which I think I said Cheydinhal, ironically, overall. Yeah, definitely not Leyawiin, definitely not Breville. Do not like... I would not like living there at all. The Imperial City, I could definitely make work. Skingrad's awesome. I could definitely make that work. Anvil as well. Kvatch, a little hot this year. This time of year. Coral is cool, but no. Bruma, I would like the snow, but yeah, I would go with Cheydinhal. Now, if I had to pick one out of Solitude and Cheydinhal over Cheydinhal, what would I pick? I want to say Cheydinhal, man. Cheydinhal is beautiful. I would love to live here. There is a very dark presence, as we will no doubt discover. But yeah, man, Cheydinhal is...
Pity on an old war veteran.
You know, as long as you don't, you know, mess with that dark presence. Cheydinhal's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I would love the climate. Yeah, I would say Cheydinhal. I love that it's open, too, like I talked about before. As well. Yeah.
I'm only asking for enough to feed me kids.
I see. Well, do you know anything about the bust of Lathosa Indaris?
Count Indaris recently commissioned a bust of Lathosa. They say the elves carved it. He put it near her tomb in the chapel undercroft. He's also posted a guard so her tomb wouldn't be disturbed. Used to be anyone could visit her, but now it's off limits to the public.
There's a rumor going around that the Undercroft may be haunted.
What the hell just happened there? First of all, he switched voices. Second of all, his mouth stopped moving. And then third of all, he like switched voices back again. Yeah, but the beggars are quite interesting in Oblivion.
Blessings of Mistara upon you.
Who's Mistara? Because I'm thinking of like Mistra from D&D lore. Who the heck is Mistara? I really don't know. I know, you know, in the old days I used to say I'm not the lore guy. That was kind of the catchphrase on this channel. But I'm really not the lore guy, at least as far as like the extended lore. Like I really don't know much about Elder Scrolls lore in terms of, you know, the Magna G, even though I covered that mod way back in the day. That was a really interesting mod. And then, you know, all the, you know, Aetherius, all the extra stuff they talk about every now and then. But like Mistara, I have no idea who that is. Who the heck is Mistara? Anyways, okay, so it's in the Chapel Undercroft.
Stand clear.
You stand clear. I'm free to go wherever I want. Hopefully you didn't hear me. Yeah, thank you, RPS, for the question. And as I've said, feel free to join our Discord and post any questions you would like to hear me ask and answer in the video questions channel. Feel free. Yeah, let's hop down it. Yeah, I would love to live in Cheydinhal, man. The only negative would be the dark presence. But again, oh man, a hard lock? They're really going to make you... Oh, this one has an average lock. Huh. That's kind of funny. And then Chapel Hall. Chapel Undercroft. What does the Chapel Hall go to? Wait a second. I'm very curious. I don't even... Because typically, when you mess with the chapels in Oblivion, you go into either the chapel proper or into the Undercroft. What the heck is the hall? I'm not even remembering what this is. And I'm very, very curious. Whoa. Oh my god. I don't know if I've ever even been back here, or at least don't remember anything. I love how Oblivion just has like meat and potatoes just on the table. Like, who cares? Won't spoil, won't go bad. Just leave that meat right on the table. Why not? Shazar and the Divines. Okay, we're going to take that. Anything that we can steal, we'll steal, since we're doing the Thieves Guild currently. Yeah, man, the hall. What the heck? Where does this go? Wow. I'm trying to think if they ever give you a reason to come into these halls. I feel like no, and maybe Cheydinhal is like the only one that has a hall. It is Cheydinhal, after all. Okay, so we've got a bed there. What else do we have in here covered? Yeah, I just want to, like, look through everything. Obviously, you can grab all this stuff and sell it too, and it will add, but, you know, I typically don't go for it if it's not extensively valuable. 50 is usually my, like, my starting point. If nothing is, if something is not worth 50 gold at least, I usually won't care about it. The edible What the heck is this? This almost seems like a unique book or something. I'm assuming it's not. The Adabal Awe is traditionally believed to be the memoirs of Morehouse, consort to Alessia, the slave queen. While this cannot be historically verified, the Adabal Awe is certainly among the oldest written accounts to come down to us from the early First Era. But it's these... Excuse me. What the heck is that, man? That's interesting. I'm going to take that, too. Yeah. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I am curious. It's just so funny, man. Like, you go back through these games that you played 100,000 times, and your playstyle gets, like, more slow and deliberate, if you're me, at least.
Looking for recruits.
Oh.
Bye.
Good day. Good
Bye!
Fighters Guild is
What the heck is that? This guy's talking about recruiting for the Fighters Guild. Okay, this is bizarre, man. I didn't even know this, like, hall part of the chapel existed. Anyways, okay, we got to get into the chapel undercroft, and I'm going to take the harder lock just to get more security. Although, again, security is made entirely useless if you do a certain early Daedric quest. And if I remember right, it's hilarious because, like, the Daedric quest doesn't even require a level limit. Because Daedric quests in this game, and also in Skyrim, require... yeah, you have to be a certain level. But, I don't remember... I think the one that I'm talking about, you do actually not need to be a certain level. I could be wrong, though. Okay, so anyways, the bus is right there. Yoink! I have the bus now to get back to Armand. And then I think... Ooh, don't mind if I do. Stealing from the dead. How dare us? Oh, I forgot about... Oh my god. Wait, so if you loot her stuff, does that spawn the ghost? I feel like that's the case. Oh, and this guy's gonna fight this ghost too, and then we could loot the victor. Although if we loot the ghost, we'll probably just get ectoplasm. Okay, so the guard just came in, but they like immediately turned around. Are they not gonna fight the ghost? Yeah, so I'm betting this ghost only spawns if you loot the tomb, which is actually really cool. It's a nice little way to flavor this quest. And I'm betting if we hover over that ghost, it's going to say, yeah, whatever her name is Ghost. Let's see. If we hover over her. Lathasa's spirit. Yep. Now, as I was talking about, so you need a silver weapon, an enchanted weapon, or a Daedric weapon to damage Ghost, which means we literally could not even damage this thing. Or magic, which we do have. Are they not going to fight each other? So this guard is literally walking in here and going, it's just a ghost, whatever. I don't care. All right, so we're going to need... I don't want to fight the ghost because that ghost is actually going to destroy us, I think. And if we kill it, we literally just get ectoplasm. I would imagine there's no way that it has anything unique. So I'm going to post up over here. Now, we can just run out of here, too. We don't need to sneak out, but I would like to sneak. Okay, this ghost keeps moving. Oh, it saw me for a second. This is really weird because you would think if you got spotted for a second, you'd be, like, spotted. And, you know, it would come for you. All right. So, the guard just... I'm going to go for it now. Because the guard just walked out. Ooh, we're being stealthy. Look at us. Not even detected. Heck yeah, brother. It's just that easy. Easy freaking peasy. Okay, bye. And then make sure to hit the little, you know, they're basically like the shrines in Skyrim. But in this game, if you do any sort of like bad things at all, you eventually will not be able to use them. You'll have to go on a pilgrimage, which ties into the Knights of the Nine DLC, which is interesting. All right, back to the Imperial City waterfront. That went pretty well, if I do say so myself. And we could be spamming abilities too, but I guess I'm not going to do that. It is kind of annoying for the viewer, I know. Oh, Interesting. Yeah, this was always weird because this just pops up out of nowhere. The waterfront is crawling with Imperial Watch. They are all looking for Armand Christophe. I'm sure he won't show at midnight. Daraloth's garden is too hot. I'll need to find out where he's hiding. Maybe one of the other Thieves Guild members knows. I'll have to start asking around for them. Okay, so...
Yes. What's going on with you?
we can see the Imperial Guards kind
there
of
were
running
some
around. This guy's
goblins
getting
around here
stuck
recently.
on the pirate
Oh,
ship, though.
too.
So if we walk over here... Oh,
Good day.
Can you tell me where Armand Christophe is hiding?
sorry, who?
What seems to be the problem?
Well, you're running around. You're asking me a question. I don't know. Arnold Christopher, you said? I have no idea who that is, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Don't worry.
Here, you can have that,
We'll
though.
get him.
Okay, bye. We'll get him, huh? Okay, so what do we got to do? I think we got to
Have you
ask...
seen Armand Christophe?
Arnold? Hey, Arnold? I don't know what that is.
Where Armand Christophe?
No, I'm more of a 2010s
Can you tell me
baby.
where Armand
For sure. Hey, Arnold. Yeah, it was on Nickelodeon. Something? I don't know, like 50 years ago. All right. God, that's not even that far off now anymore. Jesus Christ. Time is a flat circle. Okay, so who are we supposed to ask? Members of the Thieves Guild, right? Yes. So we've got this guy, Punionkus, who... The beggars, I don't think they're, like, specifically a part of the Thieves Guild, but... Let's give him a shot.
Me children will thank you for your help.
Me children, thank you for your help. Do you know any... Okay, he's not going to say anything.
Blessings of
So we got to, find either Amusé or Methradel, I do believe. And they might be in their houses. There's Myvrina Arano, who was exempt from the taxation on the form, which was interesting. Jair?
What do you want? Can't you see I'm in the middle of an investigation?
Absolutely. I dare not take away from that. Do you know anything about the bust of Lathosa in Doris? Just throwing that out there for no reason at all.
You know where the bust is hidden?
No. That was a joke. You know, the bust. It's like the physical bust, but also like somebody getting busted for it. It probably went over your head. It's pretty cerebral, actually.
Then you are wasting my time.
Well, you're wasting my time. You have your gods asking questions. I'm just trying to go along with it. My God. Okay, so I think we should find Amusé or Methradel. I don't know if they have... Oh, Dorta... I forgot Armand even had a house. So, it's like illegal to go in there, which is kind of funny. I wonder if he, like, walks away, though. I'm curious, is there anything inside Armand's house? They said not to steal from Thieves Guild members, so I have to immediately, like... Oh, he's just got a flawless diamond? What the hell? He just leaves that out in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Oops. My gain was turned down. So anyways, yeah. Oh, hi! Just, man, I love the waterfront. What a beautiful area. Shack for sale. Oh, that's right. You can buy the shack. I forgot about that, too. Okay, so we got Jair. We've got Myvrina. We're looking for Methradel or Amusé.
Can you tell me
There's Methradel's house. Let's wait. I don't remember exactly how this works. This is like a weird quest. It might... Oh, that's Methradel right there. What is she doing? Yeah, this was such a weird quest because like everyone's just running around constantly. I think she's trying to talk to me, but she's literally faster than me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure because basically we waited for like 7 hours, but it cut me off at like 1 or 2, which means somebody's trying to talk to you like a courier in Skyrim. So she's trying to talk to me, but she's like running past me. What the hell? This is so weird. This might be her chance to catch her. Yeah, she's literally faster than me, which I would have to assume her NPC has like higher literally like agility or whatever. Methradel? You seem to be in a rush somewhere. I'm right here if you're trying to get to me. I don't know what you're doing. What? Genuinely, like, what is her programming right now? It's like when I wait, she spawns. But now she doesn't. What is happening? They're all just like running like ants in the distance over there. No, not right now. Sorry, I'm in the middle of something. I don't quite understand what's happening. Yeah, I think Methrodel's supposed to talk to you, if I remember correctly. Yeah.
Thank goodness I found you. I assume you know that Hieronymus Lex has issued an arrest warrant for Armand Kristoff.
I think it's pronounced Armand, but yes. Where is he?
He is in hiding. Armand is accused of stealing the bust of Lathasa Indaris from Cheydinhal. They say Count Indaris himself filed the charges.
He did what? What do I do with the bust?
There never was a client that commissioned the guild to steal Lathasa's bust. Armand used you to flush out an informant that infiltrated the guild.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this. Now, if we're paying attention, you can probably piece together who the informant might be. So who is this informant?
Mavrina Arano. Now Armand needs your help to neutralize her. You're going to pin the theft of the bust on Mavrina. She lives in the waterfront.
How do I pin it? On her?
Plant the bust in her cupboard. Make sure she doesn't see you. Then go tell Hieronymus Lex that she is the thief. He probably won't believe you, so you may have to persuade him. Hopefully you will at least go and check it out.
Okay, I'll do it. This is not really what I signed up for, Methrodel, but sure.
Shadow hide you.
And also, you take that little charm as well. It's a good luck charm, trust me. It's definitely not for my own benefit, I promise you. Yeah, that was super weird. She's definitely supposed to, like, run to us and talk to us, but her programming was making her, like, run outside of the city. So I don't know what was going on there. If anybody can explain in the comments, I would love to know, because that was very, very bizarre. All right, so we got to plant the bust over here in Mavrina. We also just leveled up Sneak as well. This is an average lock. We still don't have a spell for an average lock, unfortunately. But it is not needed, you see. I can just do it that way as well. I don't require magic. Oh, and she is asleep, so we're just going to sneak up Mavrina's cupboard. The bust is in Mavrina's cupboard. Now to tell that windbag Lex where to find it. It's so funny that it just says windbag there, because it's like, what if you're playing a very respectable character or something, you know, that wouldn't call him a windbag. All right, so they said we might have to persuade him. Do we lose anything if we don't use the... No, it's better to just charm. I mean, yeah, it's a little cheesy, obviously, but it's better to get the magical, you know, illusion increase as opposed to the mercantile increase, which basically does nothing for us, right? So...
Tell me where Armand Kristoff is.
I think I could, but not that, but something very interesting. Oh, boop, let me touch your face.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm in the middle of an investigation?
Absolutely, but I have some information that you might want to know in terms of the bust location.
You know where the bust is hidden?
Oh, yes, my friend. Mavrina Arano has it, if you can believe that.
Are you sure? That can't be right. She's she doesn't seem to be the type.
And I always thought when I was younger that he was like saying, like, I thought they were romantically connected, but he's just saying, you know, she was my informant. It's in a cupboard. Go check.
I don't believe you, but I'll have to check it out anyway. If you are right, there will be hell to pay. You will have to come along.
I always thought this was weird, too, because it's like, why would he believe not his informant, but, like, a thief just happens to know... Somebody in the waterfront just happens to know where the bust is. Yeah, it definitely would seem like she's being framed here.
Hey,
This
what are you
citizen
doing?
is accusing you of stealing the bust of Lathasa from Cheydinhal. I even found the bust in your cabinet. What do you have to say?
Fool! You've just exposed me to the Thieves Guild! That citizen is actually the guild member that was hired to do the theft!
No, I'm not. Nope. She's a liar.
Regrettably, I have no further use for you. If what I heard is true, you are the thief. If what you say is true, the Gray Fox knows you are my informant. Either way, it's over. You didn't really think I'd trust the likes of you for very long.
But I've been loyal to you. I've reported everything that Armand has done. You can't just toss me aside like a soiled cloth.
Yes, I can. You are under arrest for the theft of the bust of Lathosa Indaris, Countess of Cheydinhal. Come with me.
Sucks to suck. Oh, Hieronymus Lex found the bust I planted. Now all I have to do is report to Armand. Unfortunately, I'll have to wait until the next midnight for him to return to the Garden of Dariloth. I like how it says unfortunately, as if it even matters, really. Isn't there some... Oh. Can I just have this house? By the way, I guess this is my house now. I'll take it. Okay, thank you very much. I feel like there's supposed to be something else here, but I could be misremembering. But I'm going to take a look outside, because I almost feel like there was something, a little detail you might be able to discover. Oh, better keep that shovel locked up tight. With a 3 out of 5 difficulty lock, yeah, better lock that up. It's so important. Yeah, a little boop for your trouble. Wasn't there a thing? I might be getting it confused. I probably am getting it confused.
We're all talking about the Emperor's murder. We have
Huh.
no Emperor and no
Maybe somebody knows what I'm talking about. But anyways, okay. So then if we wait until midnight here, 12 hours would be 10, 11, 12. But I think he stays there at least for a couple of hours, so we should be able to overshoot it. And it be fine. It's all going to be just fine. Whatever you say, my lord. Whatever you say. Okay. So, yeah, I swear. Not seeing what I'm looking for. But I also don't remember what that ties into later on. Okay, we're going to charm Armand as well. Little 360 charm. Boop.
With your help, I uncovered the informant that had compromised the Thieves Guild. I know I used you in this matter with the Lathosa's bust, but I couldn't be certain that you weren't working with Mivrina. Here's the reward you were promised. Even though the bust is gone, you've earned it. I'm also promoting you to the guild rank of Bandit, which will let you use Darji of Leowin as your fence. Good work.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I was trying my best. Okay, still no bounty. We got 100 gold for that particular quest. And also you, my friend. And we'll save the game here. I've reached my goal. I've fenced over 200 gold worth of goods. I should go see Skriva. Sometime she might have something for me. Oh. So we've ranked up because Skriva is another Doyen, just like Armand Christophe. Skriva! Man, it's been forever since I've seen Skriva. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will end the episode here. Yeah, friendly reminder, you can click join under the video if you would like to become a member, get these videos as soon as they are scheduled. Also, check out the Patreon, literally $1, and you get a whole ton of stuff that you can cancel anytime. Link is in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.